This is Life, Liberty, Happiness with Brian Schley and Trent Warner. Streaming live each week on Media Squatch Plus and available on demand in the app or wherever you get your podcasts. Real talk, real freedom.
I think I'm going to bring me sorry. Welcome to Life, Liberty, Happiness. I'm your host, Brian Schley, live in the David Honecker State Farm Studios. What I was going to say is I think I'm going to bring me a booster seat. I always feel like I'm so much, I know Trent's way taller than I am, but I feel short.
That'd be a good idea.
Can't wait to see those comments on TikTok. Anyway, welcome to the program. We got a great show for y'all today. Trent Warner over in the co-piloting seat.
Howdy.
Let's hope we have a better flight than UPS did yesterday. That was
Oh my
nasty
God.
looking, wasn't it?
Where'd that land?
Like right out, I think right off the runway.
It was like in a subdivision or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like a business. It hit a building.
I thought it was houses on fire.
I think it was in the St. Louis area.
Yeah, it was.
I'm so shocked that doesn't happen more often with ups. Have they blamed Trump yet for the government shutdown?
I'm sure.
I hope that train stays on the tracks.
Yeah. Hi, Emma.
Hello.
You good?
That train sounds weird.
Oh, that
It was just like a shorter one.
Yeah.
It's Brad's train.
It's like a midnight grilled cheese train. Anyway, gosh, got a great show today. Little backwards and forwards. Mount Rushmore's is like shocking coaching fires.
Yeah. I thought that was a good one.
Oh, yeah, man. When I started thinking about it, I'm like, ooh, there was some people that really should not have gotten the shaft there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's start off with backwards and forwards. All right.
I noticed we still don't have our max cutoffs.
7:15, or the computer
Yeah, there you
goes.
go.
That's the ultimate max
Yes,
cutoff.
I'm just saying.
Okay. You'll get your little turn. Calm down. And what sucks about this
He
is,
said you'll get your little turn.
when have we ever cut him off?
Well, no, but it's just some segments drag on so long.
Listen,
that
the
Do I
one
need a
person that's
buzzer?
complaining to you,
Yeah.
tell them to get over it. We're going to talk.
I'll let her know.
Please do.
You should.
I think I
name
put that
drop.
in one of my comments. By the way. Anyway, this segment.
And I just had this conversation. Never let a rating influence you changing what you know is right. Like for example,
We did lose a listener.
we did.
It went from 67 to 66.
No, we've got to 67.
Yeah, we did.
for
I
a
saw
short
it.
time. I think it must have
I
been.
think it was like an hour different.
But like, what if they told you that they didn't like the show because you talked too much about Trump, and it was just one listener? But we have such a huge
right,
listening.
exactly.
Why would you change? Great. So Gary Loomis, when we were doing engineering science camp back in the day, we did it for 10 years, 5th and 6th graders. Parents would do reviews and the kids would do reviews. This one kid, it was a kid's handwriting. It said, do you want, after this camp, do you want to be an engineer? And he wrote in big giant N-O.
It was Logan.
And he said how bored he was.
Well,
then Gary, because Gary is a pleaser, which I am too, but I'm also a realist to know that when you have 50 kids and 50 sets of parents for 10 years, at one point, somebody's going to say it's not a valuable camp. Well, you don't go interview that parent
no.
and try to change what you do.
No. Same here. Like, there's going to be weeks where we get through backwards and forwards quick, or we are longer on sports. That's the way it happens.
But I like to nip it, though. Sometimes, like when I'm re-listening, it drags on a little bit.
Sure. Well,
I'll
see how it goes.
come up with a cutoff time.
Need a little bell. Like they do on PTI. Every day, I watch PTI
Well,
every
we're
single
not going to
day.
do that.
Or
And they do a
buzzer.
bell every 2 minutes
No,
to
but
get
we're
off
not
the
gonna
segment.
do that.
What about a buzzer?
Yeah.
No, none of it. We're moving on here.
Hey, that's perfect. That was perfect.
God.
Let's move on. This day in history.
All right. Halloween.
Yeah.
It's
Backwards.
always a big night for us for Halloween.
You wouldn't even go hunting.
No, because we have like last year we had
Ashley
nine.
would kill him.
We had 900 and some last year. This year we were under. We had 800 and some. It's an off election year. So we didn't have
low turnout.
Yes, it was low turnout for Halloween.
Yeah.
But I went as a sugar daddy.
Was that the picture that was supposed to be up?
Yeah, there it is.
So you are holding sugar, you know.
Like a baby.
Is that all you had to do?
Yep, that's me, sugar daddy.
Who thought of this idea?
That would be my wife. She did.
Yeah, but how do you know you're the daddy?
Well, it's not brown sugar.
Oh, man. That is a good one.
I didn't mean to say that.
That is freaking
You
awesome.
hesitated before you.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
You okay?
Anyway, yeah. So you don't
Hemorrhoids?
Y'all don't do Halloween like that's just
Well, no, I was hunting. And
Yeah.
so Marty was still out of town, but I think the boys took care of it. And I never got feedback on, I mean, when I got there, it was less candy than it was when they started.
that's cool.
But I don't care. That's one thing I don't, I mean,
No,
I guess I
I'm
could
never-
check the ring camera if I wanted to, but I
I'm
don't
not
care.
a big Halloween person, but
I can't stand it. Your wife, it's like,
It's her Christmas, like it's
except for Christmas is Christmas too.
and Easter. Like she still gives Easter baskets. Who does that?
My mother. I get one. David gets one.
Oh,
What? My mom and
I don't even,
Valentine's
that's a made up
Day.
holiday in the first place. We never subscribed to that one.
really?
I mean, every
Easter?
now and then we'd color eggs or hide something,
I still
but
color eggs.
that's a made up holiday in my opinion.
Y'all didn't go to church?
No way. Like Passover, like get up and go.
Oh, CME, Christmas, Mother's Day, and Easter. That is the three big Christmas. Or,
Mother's Day?
yes, that's the three biggest days at a church. Christmas, Mother's Day, and Easter.
Did you not do Valentine's Day baskets for your children?
Right.
Yes, we did.
See?
Each baby mama or just anyway, so
I got around.
we both went hunting on Saturday, so that was fun. Hunting with the Warners.
Yeah.
And I got a picture for that too. There it is.
Oh man, look at that.
Trent had a good
Aw.
kill.
Yep.
And there's their
Nephew Grayson.
Grayson.
Poor thing.
Yep.
He got his with
Who,
the bow.
Grayson? No, he's nice. What do you mean?
His
poor
buck was really big.
Talk about the deer.
And people don't know this. Mountain deer, where we are, ridge deer, are not. Although there are some,
Yes.
but Bedford County and Nelson County by far
yes.
are the two buck breedingest counties I've ever
Yeah.
seen in my life.
Yeah.
Is that
but-
a word?
Yeah.
It was
Breediness?
there was a little nostalgic when we turned and got on the road one day. I look back and it reminded me of the old days. It was like 6, 7 trucks in the yard. That's the way it used to be in hunting down there.
Yeah.
And then for, I don't know how many years, it was 2 or 3 trucks, you know?
Well, I had that too, just to not jump in on your backwards and forwards, but obviously we were together for much of it. But I had that same feeling was, although my son wasn't there and yours wasn't, but it was still, my dad was there
Yeah.
and he was with me when I killed that. And, you know, you never know how much longer that's going to be.
Right.
You got him and my uncle and me and my nephew and 3 generations there. It was fun.
Yeah, it was. It was a blast.
Yeah.
We had a good time. Whether I kill anything or not, it's always fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been 4 years since I killed one.
Right. Yeah, it was nice.
And literally killed this one 10 feet from where I killed the other
last
one.
That's right.
That's
That's where I
cool.
left you and your dad to do the work. Remember?
And I had to pull it up the mountain. Holy cow! In that bank, and I was like, I got to get this before my dad tries to help me. And you know, he's got that heart condition. Man, it was all I had anymore. I'm 55 too, trying to get those things and haul it up that bank. That was quite the ordeal. Made me wish I hadn't shot.
Moving on to this weekend, Fall
Yeah.
Fest. Oh, Emma, anything?
No.
This weekend, Fall Festival.
Max
I went to Liberty football game.
Oh, nice.
We actually won, so that was exciting.
Yeah, Liberty's having a decent season, 4-4, I think.
Yeah.
That's trash.
What are
did
you,
you guys?
LSU of the mid
Yep.
Central Virginia?
Did you guys know? Side note: that Chick-fil-A made Chick-fil-A flavored potato chips.
I don't think I knew that.
Don't eat them.
Somebody just sent me that they do also beer can chicken Pringles.
Ew.
Never heard of that.
Oh. Had Miller Lite on it and everything. Dave Baxter sent me a picture of it. Now, if he was photoshopping or whatever and trying to mess with me, but I thought that sounded interesting.
But it's something you will not pick up at the Fall Festival, which is at Timberlake Christian this weekend.
Is beer can chicken?
No, you will not see beer can chicken there. But that is where we will be. There it is, beer can chicken.
That's hilarious.
Yep.
I did see.
Do you think there's actual alcohol in there?
No, but I would say it has a beer taste.
Ew.
And I did see a everything bagel Pringles.
Yeah, they have too many flavors.
Have you?
Yeah,
tried?
somebody told me. Oh, you told me about that.
Yeah, I saw it in the store.
I think that might be garlicky. I'm not an everything bagel fan.
I like an
much garlic.
Asiago.
Asiago's good.
What?
Asiago bagel. I usually do
See, there you
sesame
go.
bagel.
There's the everything.
Philly cheese.
What was that first?
Can't do that anymore.
What?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
The puke sound. It makes me puke. Like right now, I'm salivating
I'm
because
sorry,
she
I
did that.
forgot.
It's like I am about to throw up.
Oh
Don't
my
do that.
gosh!
Hey, Emma.
Look. They have 3 different ones: steak, beer.
Hey, let's get.
Oh, I didn't do my homework assignment. I still haven't had the steak bites from Arby's.
Oh, I saw that on the TV the other night. It looks foul.
I just said
It looks
boo.
great.
All right, so can we do like a Pringle of the month to Dave?
Yes.
Send him was that Smokey? Mm-hmm. What in the world?
Bacon.
By the way,
Rant.
I got to give it to Lay's. The stacks are pretty good too. Not quite as good as the Pringles.
Sure.
The cans, even I didn't think it was harder to put something in something than, but the stacks are harder to
Ew.
get than even the Pringles.
What does this even taste like?
I don't know. But moving on.
Yeah.
Do you got anything this weekend? Just
My plans got changed. It was a parents' weekend, and your daughter says these words to you 2 weeks ago. I was like, hey, I saw where Wake Forest is playing UVA. Depending on game time or whatever, I could come up there. I saw where Marty is going to be out of town. She's in Northern Virginia, but I could bring the boys up. We could go to the football game. So then I love my daughter, but then I looked and the football game's at 7. And I'm not a person to stand out in the cold. I do not want to stand. And I looked and it's like 50 degrees. And I was like, but I'll go up and visit her.
he said,
So I said, hey, I'll take you to lunch. We'll just do something like that. And she goes, well, I hate for you to come up here like that. And,
you get the
you know, my mom is going to be up here now. And I'm like, well, you didn't say that 2 weeks ago because she said, you know, it'd be a bummer for a parents' weekend not to have a parent up here.
Oh man.
Well, and you hear that, you got to go.
Yeah.
Well, then
It's not you.
So I got ready to set that up. And she said, well, you know, I already have a parent coming.
Oh.
So I didn't want to infringe and make her. So
Sure.
now I have no plans.
Okay. Well, good. I'll be around the house. Man cave will be open.
Man.
That's potential. I think Brian French and I are talking about doing something too. We don't know yet.
Do
What
it
to do.
again.
Well, I mean, I had already started that discussion. But if he gets busy, I can go down there. I can go option number 3.
All right. Moving on. This day in history.
This day in history.
I forgot about this one.
Yeah.
In 1994, the great Ronald Reagan was diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
I don't remember that.
That's why I forgot about this one.
Oh. Got it.
I do remember, believe it or not, I do remember when the news broke.
Yeah.
It was shocking. And then it started to make more sense with some of the stuff that happened at the end of his presidency.
Yeah.
At least he didn't hide it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, homie just said, yeah, I got Alzheimer's. Like,
Well, they did keep him from the public, though. Do you remember that last couple years? Because he didn't die immediately after that. It was some time before he died, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. When did he die? I'll have to look that up. Staff.
I'm going to go 98, I think.
Well, she's looking it up now. This is such a good feature we have now on this show.
All right. 2009.
2009, and the reason I did this is because of today's Mount Rushmore, coaching fires. 2009, Nancy Lieberman became the first woman coach in the D League, which is now the G League of the NBA.
Wow. That's awesome. 2004?
2004. So he lived 10 years with Alzheimer's.
Holy cow. I did not realize that.
He only knew 1 year of that.
Granddaddy Jack, 2004?
I don't remember. I should know that, but I don't.
All right.
So, anyway, her record was 24 and 26. Not a glowing
Your mom's probably listening going,
record.
how does Brian know this and not Trent?
I don't know. I don't.
I
keep up
can't
with
remember.
stuff like that.
No,
It's
I
hard
can't
for me
remember either.
It's hard for me to keep
Dude,
up.
I can't tell you. I think my dad's was 2019, something like that. I can't tell you either.
Also,
Yes.
1963. This week, Smith Mountain Lake started filling up.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
62 years ago.
I was reading an article recently about that it wasn't a popular thing back then because there were existing homes there.
Oh yeah.
I did not realize that.
Oh, there's still stuff down underneath.
Wow.
It'd be cool to go scuba diving and seeing some of that stuff.
Have fun.
It'd be cool for somebody else to go scuba diving and show me the video of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's go explore Smith
That
Mountain Lake.
sounds.
Like, I don't want to see those catfish that they talk about, those ginormous ones that are at the intakes of the
So
lake.
get one of those machines, like sauna machines that we could scan.
So much more expensive than just diving under.
You'd put me in that damn thing that went to the Titanic that imploded.
Yeah, I'm sure we could get funding from USAID. I mean, that is a important task.
Good idea.
To explore Smith Mountain Lake.
Yeah, we would retire and explore Smith Mountain Lake on Brad's Tritoon.
He's got that's not a tritune.
What's a tri-tune?
The three
sure about that?
tubes. Yeah.
You sure it's not a Tritoon?
He's got a pontoon.
Grayson?
Somebody text us and let us know. It
Is
won't be
his
Brad
a
because he won't listen
Tritoon or
anymore. For a guy that used to be on the show, he doesn't listen to anything we do.
No, he's jealous because remember he used to be part of the show.
Yeah, he's got a pontoon. What is looking it up going to do for you?
It has 3?
Yes, that's why it's called Tritoon. He definitely has a Tritoon.
I don't like that. That gives me the ick.
He doesn't.
He definitely
I want
has a
that one.
Tritoon.
You should get that.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving on to drama.
Yep. Dun, dun.
All right. Drama. Tulsa King. It's a Tritoon. Nathan Warner comes to the rescue.
Is his fancy like
Thank
this?
you.
No, Nathan's wrong too. Who's going to believe him? Just get back to your plane.
Oh.
You should get this
All
one.
right.
I wonder if when he's working on the plane, he plays. You know how like contractors play music and stuff while they're working on things. I wonder if he plays our podcast while he's working on 737s.
Yeah. Nathan, I could see listening to like Mexican music. While he's underneath a jet engine. No?
No.
What type of music does Nathan listen to?
I mean, he was probably forced to listen to the same stuff that
Oh, my
Grayson
God.
and Brad listened to.
It's just wide open crap.
Yeah. Saturday night. All over again.
Jeez. All right.
Yeah.
Tulsa King.
Yeah.
Yes. The acting is horrendously bad.
I'm done.
The cinematographer should be fired, but I'm hanging in there because the lines are like the what do they call them? The hook. It's got me.
What got you?
The drama, the hook, the
Like the end of one show and
yeah.
to watch another one?
Yeah.
Did you finish the whole series?
Yes. I mean, we're on season 3.
Oh, okay. How many seasons is there?
So far 3.
Seasons are there?
There's one of those that drops each week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're caught up.
Yes.
I think I'm done. Last night was so far fetched.
Where are you at? Between the A and the T?
Between the A and the T. I'm trying to remember now. They're in the fight. They were in the fight with the Irish guy that first started out looking like he was a biker,
Yeah.
and then he started speaking Irish.
Yeah.
Like, how did he start
Like
doing
none
that?
of that makes sense in Oklahoma.
Yeah, and then he got in a fight and he shot him in the neck.
Yeah.
No,
it's like it gets worse. Like it's
okay.
like
So
that
how does a
every
biker
season.
gang
Yes.
get beat up by people that are not biker gang
Misfits.
related. They're like, yeah, it is the band of misfits. That's exactly the great discussion. So I was just like, I can't do it no more.
Yeah. It's
But the hot FBI woman makes me watch it again.
well, then stop watching now.
Why?
She's gone.
Oh no, really?
Yeah. She leaves after season 1.
I'm in. I started season 2 last night. She's the one that just got him arrested at the end of season 1.
Correct.
And then
She gets reassigned.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Well, then I'm definitely not watching. She was the only reason I watched
Right.
it.
She's done. She's
Hey,
out.
get this. You know how we always Google the characters, like who they are and where I've seen them before?
Yeah.
Do you know where she comes from?
No.
Step Brothers.
Oh my gosh.
She was the psychiatrist that was trying to keep Will Ferrell in line.
My God.
And then, he kept saying,
Yeah.
and then she was,
The job interview or something?
no,
No, not
she
that.
was
I got you.
the actual therapist that was trying to help him.
Lord.
Yep.
Game show. If you're into game shows, Emma, probably. 99 to Beat is pretty good.
I thought that might be that thing that you with Mr. Beast.
It's very similar.
Oh, okay.
Very similar.
I saw an ad.
They started with 99, and then the thing is just don't finish last, and they just have different games, and your job is
I
not to
like
finish
that
last.
guy. I like that guy.
And Erin Andrews is hilarious in the show.
Oh God, I would watch for her. She's my free pass.
Yeah, she's fun, man.
What?
Yeah, Erin Andrews has been my free pass
I have
for
a lot
20
of
years.
Free passes.
I do. Just in case, you never know when you might just happen.
So it's pretty good.
You just have to
Who is
keep
that?
your options open.
Who is that?
Who?
Are you talking about her?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's Erin Andrews.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my God!
How could you
What's
be
wrong
wanting
with
to
you?
get in? She's a former sports.
She's
well,
like an
she still
icon.
does, Yeah.
I mean,
If we did a Mount Rushmore of women sportscasters, Erin Andrews is on
Top
there.
5.
Who's the black lady that was on CBS?
Oh, Sage Steele. Oh.
No,
Dun, 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 dun.
not Irv Cross.
she's
That's the guy.
Oh, she's married though.
You know who I'm talking about. You would know her right now if I could. just think of her name.
CBS?
She was on CBS, then Fox, ESPN. She's been around, but she's an icon. She's been around. She's like older than all the players now, much older. She might be older than the coaches. I'll do some research.
The black lady.
Yeah, dark complected.
Not the one from Fox that did NFL for years. Still does, I guess.
Yeah.
Her name.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't. I know. I do that all the time.
Pam Oliver.
Pam Oliver.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yes.
Yeah. She's definitely
iconic,
Mount
yeah.
Rushmore.
Do you like the one that's on there now?
Maria Taylor.
Yeah.
Can't stand her. I will
I
never.
think she's pretty good.
I'll never get over what she did.
Do you just hate women?
Oh, you don't like her because she ousted.
What did she do?
No, she didn't oust Trent. She set up to get ahead.
Yeah.
There's one thing,
But then left.
to get ahead.
Yeah.
She used people to get where she's at. I think it's atrocious.
I like her.
Okay.
She hosts a good show.
Then why didn't you do that off your merits when you were at ESPN?
I don't know. I didn't like the person that she sabotaged. I was glad she got kicked her
I
off.
agree with that. I'm not disagreeing that she's.
Who was that girl? It was the white girl, redheaded.
Yeah.
She was trying to do all the NBA stuff.
But she had just got
She did
a
not.
promotion
She did not belong there, though.
to do that. And the basketball players came to her defense when this happened.
I got a theory on that.
Well, that could be. All right, see, this is segment's dragging on.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's
All right,
because I don't know what time we're supposed to be done with this.
Everybody's waiting for Landman to drop, right?
True.
That is coming, and everybody is excited.
What's
about it.
Link?
Did you see Billy Bob Thornton was on with Eli and Peyton on the Monday Night Football?
No, but she just asked what Landman is.
I wondered why you look like you had just died.
Because
Is it violent?
She's the fastest Googler I know.
no, but it is probably the first season to me was one of the best shows ever. Like it to me, it bypasses Yellowstone easily.
If it wasn't for the hot chick on there, I would have loved it.
You didn't like the show?
I liked her. I liked the show fine, but I could not stand the wife.
On this,
Yes.
Oh, she's
gosh,
perfect.
she drove me crazy.
That is exactly what a woman would be out there.
Ugh. What are you talking about? I'm talking about his wife, the one that was the
Yes.
one that stay at home and
Yes, is.
What are you
Is it
talking about?
produced?
She's awful.
No, okay.
You don't think that is exactly what an old executive wife looks like and acts like?
Well, first off, he's not an executive, but secondly,
He is.
he's the field guy.
Is that the wife?
That might be the daughter.
Wife.
That's the wife. Yeah. What's it say? Allie Larder Angela? I don't know.
If that's the first time ever I've heard you say the hot woman
Very smoking.
is the reason I don't want to watch the show.
I know. Her acting was atrocious.
Oh my gosh.
Man, you're awful critical.
No, I am. I'm sorry. I'll change my mood.
All right.
Yeah.
That's enough. Moving on to headlines. News headlines. After last night, you could kind of figure which way these were going. Although, that is not what the headlines were. ABC News headline was Supreme Court hears Trump's tariff case. Could key justice appear skeptical of his presidential powers? NBC News, Trump looms over every race while Democrats win on the economy.
I love that they use their word looms like he's ever present. Biden never loomed over the
Here's
races.
what's crazy, and we'll get into this a little later, but the Virginia race, do you know the exit polls when they asked people what their favorability was of the economy in Virginia? It was well over 50% favorable.
Yeah.
Well, then how could the election be about the economy in Virginia?
Yeah.
So I was confused on that. If the economy's good, why?
Listen, they know the game plan. The game plan is never to discuss facts. The game plan is to tell you how bad the economy is. Did you see the lady and Scott Jennings get into it where she talked about people are still upset? Her analysis of the election is people are still upset about gas prices.
Sure.
And he said, no, they're not. And she goes, yes, they are. And he was like, gas is at a 4-year low. And she says, and egg prices. He said, no, they're not. And it was like, he literally had to tell her the facts. And it doesn't matter. They just spit out what they're going to spit out.
Oh, I've got a clip of that coming up later on. You'll hear just how ridiculous they are.
Yeah.
CBS News, Trump pushes Senate GOP to scrap the filibuster.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's your
Listen,
headline.
I wanted to do some research on when did the filibuster show up. The filibuster was not created by our founding fathers. I think the filibuster came in with the Mockingbird. That was the 20s. When did the filibuster become part of the Senate rules? And I want to say it was To Kill a Mockingbird. Isn't that what the whole thing is, that he does a filibuster and doesn't get down? Am I getting the wrong book?
It was created in 1850,
1806.
but adopted in 1917.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. This is not George Washington and Ben Franklin and them coming up with something. It's not. So it was added to protect the minority, but when the minority doesn't hold you hostage, then get the hell on.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just disagreeing because I think it's done so that the majority can't rule. That is,
win elections.
All right. I'm just saying.
I'm saying we put something in that the founding fathers didn't come up with.
Okay, but maybe I'm wrong. But when I took the constitutional class, they were adamant that a simple majority should not. And the reason they said it should not be is because they said you will make mistakes. And so you need a supermajority to avoid these mistakes. Slavery was used as an example. At some point in time, people thought that was okay.
Win elections.
Okay,
50% rule. I'm just saying. I don't
have a problem with a filibuster. I think it's okay if you did what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And conversate to try to come up with the best possible bill instead of going on
So
either side.
you're saying Trump should give in and give the Dems what they want so that they get their vote.
I do not.
Well,
I
that's
think
what
you
you
keep
just
the
said.
government shut down until somebody caves.
Okay. So that's the negotiation ploy.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Or lift the filibuster and pass it.
Then deal with it when they
Right.
lift the filibuster and we.
Then we're about to find out in Virginia. I've got some vetoes that I'll show you. We don't have a filibuster in Virginia. Watch what happens.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving on to sports.
It's time for sports.
All right. I'm starting with NASCAR because we are going to spend 5 to 10 minutes on this. Mm-hmm. So, because I watched it. Mm-hmm. It's boring the first, I don't know, ever. And then it got exciting, and then it got boring, and then it got exciting, and then it got boring. And then at the end, I thought it was great. I know people are upset, but I'm confused, and I'm hoping you can, and I know what you're going to say. Well, you just hate Denny Hamlin. But
you have a Hamlin derangement syndrome.
Okay, but basically, this came in the last race of the year. You have the 4 or whatever. It came down to the last 3 laps. One of the top 4 championship drivers wrecked with a blown tire. There was a caution. Hamlin comes in for tires. So does Larson, but Larson only takes 2. Larson ends up winning the race when Hamlin pretty much dominated the race, right?
Right.
And Larson wins the championship.
Yeah.
Here's the part I don't understand. The outrage from people. If it's in the old format, Larson wins the championship. Mm-hmm. If it's in the old format, where it's just points and no playoff races, he still wins the championship.
Chris Bell, I think, actually does.
Not this year. Last year.
No, what I saw was Chris Bell still did.
Oh, that's
what I'm saying. I've seen 2 different scenarios. That's what I'm saying. You never know.
Oh, well, the conversation that Junior had was that Larson wins in the old format. He wins in the playoff format when there was points, and he wins in this one. What I don't understand is everybody says it's not fair because he dominated the race. But when did NASCAR change? Because we've seen this in thousands of races where a crew chief makes a move that we usually call genius. And yet in this particular case, because it hurt Hamlin, it's like that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Well, no. Why isn't it genius that Cliff Daniels took the 2 tires?
It is.
But people seem to have forgotten that was a massive gamble.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't that he changed tires on the left side the previous. Those tires hadn't been changed in 2 stops.
Yeah.
And everybody was having tire problems.
I think this is why they're changing it got too gimmicky. And I think it was with Joey Logano winning another. The reason it's changing is not this race. It's changing because of the previous year. It became where it's gimmicky when someone like Chris Bell can dominate and should win. Like when you read those lists, like the list that I read was Chris Bell was going to win. And then I have seen other people say that Kyle Larson would win. Either way, that's always a guy that's warranted to win. And when you look at the list of people each year, if it had been the traditional way,
sure,
it's the people that you know deserve to have won a championship.
Right.
Which I think, and on the list I looked, Denny Hamlin never is on that list.
Correct.
I don't think I've ever seen that he's on the list.
That is the point that I had.
Yeah.
In no format does he ever win the championship.
And like in any year.
Correct.
That he still is the top winner without getting a championship.
Sure. It was heartbreaking. I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
But I guess what I don't understand is the people that are like, this isn't fair. Sports is not fair.
Hey, have you heard anything about him saying that that he was retiring?
No. His statement that he made, which I did hear the statement, someone asked him about, getting into a car, and he said, look, I'm under contract. Of course I'm going to get in a car. But right now, I don't ever want to step into a car again.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he was making the point, this hurts.
Yeah. The biggest thing for me was his dad passing away of terminal cancer and not being able to see him race again. That would have been a heck of a way to have at least won for his dad. The other thing that I think is, there was a time where Dale Earnhardt was hated. And I'm one of those guys. He was hated by everybody. At the end of his career, he was loved by everybody.
Right.
This could be the best thing for Denny, actually, because everybody is going to be like, oh, man, he was so close. And so he could turn in from the evil guy to everybody just, come on, man, let's get it done.
I agree with that. But the thing that I love most about sports is just because it's a good story doesn't mean sports allows you to write it.
Yeah.
That's what I love about sports. Mark Martin didn't get it rewritten for him.
Yeah.
So it's not a given. Mm-hmm. And you're not handed a champion. That's what I loved more than anything is, dude, You think Bill Buckner wanted to spend the rest of his life?
You know what?
You know?
It was crazy is I put my money on Hamlin and Larson to win. So I was like, I still won. And then it hit me. Neither one of them won the race.
Right.
It didn't even hit me till later that Blaney won. I didn't win anything because Blaney won the race.
What's crazy about all of that is, and they never went back and showed it. And I get that you've got a championship.
Yeah.
But how did Blaney pass Keselowski?
He was winning in the last turn.
And was it not like within feet?
Yeah, I know. They never showed any of that. It was horrible coverage.
Oh, and then they cut off. You can check the rest of it on Peacock.
Yeah, I don't have Peacock.
It's like, dude.
I looked for it.
I don't watch the World Series every year. But whoever wins it, there's going to be an hour-long show afterwards on that, not on another network.
Yeah.
How do you cut off your championship and you can catch us on Peacock?
Yeah.
It's awful.
It was.
So
anyway. I felt really bad for.
Secretly, do you think NASCAR was like, yes?
Yeah, of course. Drama.
I was going to say.
And that is the thing. As much as I do not like the chase, and I admit I do not like the chase, and I never have. I always thought I'm just a traditionalist. I wish they had just kept the regular point system so that you could keep apples to apples all the way through to know what
F1
the real people are. Right. Every form of racing but the NASCAR series is. But I tell you what, it is a Super Bowl feel. It got down to those last laps, and man, when Byron blew his tire, I was so disappointed because I think Jeff Burton, of all people, said it. When you're in the lead, that's the worst time to be in the lead is at that last, because no matter what you call and do, everybody's going to do something opposite.
I thought of this when it happened, and nobody ever mentioned it, which I'm shocked. And don't get me wrong, I'm not comparing the two. I understand there are two different divisions. But the exact same scenario happened
in the truck race.
But he started 10th and passed everybody in the first turn.
Yeah.
And to me, that is one of the most craziest things that I've ever seen in racing. And that brought it out. You know what I mean? Like, he knew he had to win. And he did it. Like, he literally came this close from the inside wall and floored it.
Yeah.
And made it work. And I was actually waiting on Denny to do that.
Denny said something about how the trucks are different.
Sure.
Than the actual NASCAR cars. So I don't know what that meant or whatever,
right.
But he couldn't.
I was just waiting to see it. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Like, do anything you can do to win it here.
Yeah.
It was almost like we're too far behind.
Yeah. And of course, Logano blocks him. Ugh.
Well, I mean, send Logano packing. I mean, I didn't understand why. I don't know. It just, I don't know. It's still, I'm like you. I don't like the format. I do think a hybrid format is fine. I don't mind. Like, I like the point system. What didn't make sense to me is, why do you still, in the championship race, have
points
stages if there's no points given?
I don't know. Because
Hamlin obviously won the stages and should have finished points-wise above Larson. Why do they cut the points off and it's whoever finishes first?
I know. That's wild.
So anyway, we'll see what NASCAR changes. I wanted to talk about it because, man, we've had some amazing week of sports.
It was must-see TV. I mean, let's say like the old days. I mean, sometimes you knew who the champion was, 3 races to go.
Oh, yeah, easily.
So would anybody have watched that race knowing who the champion was? So I do understand it. I'm not sure that I like it.
I will agree with that. All right.
Yep.
College football.
Yeah.
UVA.
Crazy.
Is in the college football playoff scenario right now.
That's wild.
That is unbelievable.
Did Aaron Stam pick that?
I don't think so.
Just wondering.
No.
We need to go back and listen to
Did
this
anybody
pregame
pick
show.
that? That could be a good thing and a bad thing. Like, I know it's the good thing, but does now your coach become the guy for Auburn? Or the guy for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
that is a good point. I never really thought about that because he's been so awful for so long, and these wins have been the luckiest wins of all.
Yeah, but you know what, Trent?
But take advantage of it.
But then I go back and look at all these coaches, like Billy Napier and that. You go back and look, they had a decent year at a mid-major.
Yeah.
and they get these massive jobs at these big schools because everybody's got to get to the next Urban Meyer, or
Yeah.
and it's like, it's a gamble, I guess, anywhere you go.
Knowing his personality, what would be one of the open seats that he'd be decent for?
Why not Penn State? I mean, would you take Penn State over UVA?
Oh, I mean, definitely if I was a coach, I would.
Why not? It's just up the street.
He sort of fits that mold, I guess. I don't know.
Clemson. If Dabo keeps running his mouth.
I see Dabo possibly going to like Florida or something. I see him really telling everybody to
F off.
Yeah.
Frankly. All right. This weekend, Georgia
Yeah.
is at the Cowbells.
Mississippi State.
That's a tough place to play.
Yeah, definitely.
I would look out for that one. BYU and Texas Tech, and that is where game day is going to be.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That should be fun. Texas Tech. I remember when Mike Leach was there, but really, I mean, when have these two schools ever been in the top 10
I know.
to face each other? I mean, BYU back in the day, with Todd Detmer and
Yeah, Steve Young.
Steve Young. There you go. Good one. Alabama or LSU is at Alabama. You think it's a trap game?
I think
Could
there's a
very
bunch
well
of
be
I think there's a
because-
bunch of trap games this week.
It happens a lot. You fire the coach, right?
Yeah.
But you also fire the coordinator. I mean, what do you got to lose going into Alabama? Nobody expects you to win, and you still are loaded with talent.
No, of course. Yeah. So I think there's a bunch of trap games this week. If you look, I'm a little worried to be betting on anything. You got
Penn State.
Indy at Penn State.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Indianapolis is supposed to be so good, and Penn State's fired everybody, but it's still your guys.
People forgot Oregon had to go into overtime against Penn State.
Yeah. Well, they're at Iowa.
How does he keep doing it?
I know.
Kurt Ferentz.
Yeah. So he's still there.
Yes.
Got Texas A&M at Missouri.
Yeah.
Everybody keeps talking about the Aggies but they always have that one loss. You know what I mean? Every year.
Yeah.
And then, dude, Navy at Notre Dame. I didn't realize Navy's record was so good. I think they're like 7-1.
Yeah. But somebody brought up a good point in the college football playoffs. Why would Notre Dame be ranked ahead of Texas? Texas has 2 wins over top 10 teams, right? Including Notre Dame. Notre Dame has no top 10 wins and 2 losses.
You know Notre Dame. As soon as they can get, they're like Miami. As soon as they can get a couple wins, everybody wants to shoot them in the top 10. Yep.
Their only top 25 win was against USC this weekend at Notre Dame.
I think that's the coach that everybody should want to go get. He's the hot one in my mind. Now, would he ever leave Notre Dame? I don't know. I don't know why he would. But he and the Indiana coach are the two that I think.
Kirk Cignetti.
If you really wanted to dump a lot of money for an active coach, of course, Saban and.
Now, Kurt's not young.
Yeah.
Like, he's in his 60s.
Yeah. But.
Just saying. All right. Major League Baseball. We'll get to this quickly. But shouldn't
we don't have any hard stops.
No. I mean, Emma loves baseball. Did you please tell me you watched it, Emma?
I watched until the 7th inning.
I made it to the 9th.
Yeah. I was exhausted.
I
Late.
did. But dude, I got to tell you, like, I love TikTok watching fans' reactions. Like when they TikTok their own television, and their people. Oh my God. Like like you talk about Denny Hamlin, the Toronto.
Oh my God.
I thought they had it.
You thought like all of Canada.
Yeah.
There was so many things that, like, usually you could point to a Bill Buckner or Kurt Schilling's bloody sock or a specific moment.
Yeah.
The whole damn series was a specific moment.
What I thought was the coolest, I wish I could have stayed up to watch it. I was just so exhausted from hunting and everything. But when I woke up at I guess I dozed off, and I flipped on my phone and I was following the Gamecast on ESPN. The amount when I was trying to scroll through the pictures that had come in and what they did, I think it's badass in a Game 7 when you've run out of pitchers, but your starters decide, I'm coming in.
I'm there.
I love those things. And for Yamamoto to come in and had just pitched the night before.
In 3 innings.
Oh, man, that is so badass. And Snell to come in.
Yeah.
The first time I ever remember something like that happen is in a playoff game. I think it was the Yankees and the Mariners, and Randy Johnson comes into that game.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm thinking, the big giant black guy for the Brewers that went to the Yankees, he did that too.
Chapman?
During the playoffs. No, it was CC Sabathia.
Oh, yeah.
When he did it. Dude, when those guys say, screw it, I don't care about my arm, I'm coming in to win for my boys. Oh, and the fans, I just love that stuff. And everybody was doing that. I mean, even Toronto, their guys, their young bucks were coming in. I love that stuff.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
One of them was a local. I saw he had gone to
VMI?
Oh, he'd come through the Hillcats.
Oh, okay.
Bieber.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But just so many things that had to play at the plate.
Yeah.
You know, the hit right after that to the outfield where the guy who just came in defensively runs over the other guy to catch it at the wall.
Yeah. Or how about the ball that got stuck in the wall?
Oh, my God.
And not to try to grab it and throw it?
Please tell me you saw the AI of prepping for Game 7. It was a guy putting spray foam underneath the wall all the way around. It was like an AI thing on TikTok.
I'm getting to the point where AI is making me so mad.
Yeah.
There should be a little logo or something that says this has been fantasy.
Is it not that at the very bottom?
Sometimes no.
Oh, sometimes it's not.
I mean, half the stuff I see, that's why I don't know. That's why I don't forward it sometimes, because I don't know if what I'm looking at is real.
Yeah, it should be required.
Yeah.
But anyway, great World Series. Too bad nobody was watching it.
No, listen to this. 27 million people watched it.
Wow.
There were 27 million people that watched Game 7, and only 17 million. It was 10 more million watched baseball than watched the basketball Game 7.
Wow.
Because basketball's just gone woke. And here's what's crazy. If you really want to know about it, and people want to talk about what a racist country are, baseball is probably the most international sport there is right now.
Yes.
With the Gonzalez guy that playing for the Blue Jays and the Japanese players and playing for.
But it's not just that. What I loved about baseball,
Mookie Betts and
like the catcher for the Toronto, not exactly the best of shape.
Oh yeah.
Like
little stubby guy.
CC Sabathias.
Yeah.
Well, these are the guy that we love. Like that's what made baseball so much different than every other sport.
Yeah.
There wasn't a prototypical. Like football, your quarterbacks are going to be 6'2", 205, and then, we need the running, passing quarterback. Everything's a.
But those guys stand for the national anthem.
Yes, that too. Yeah,
they go out and they sacrifice themselves to go play. They get hit by a ball and they still keep themselves in the game.
You can go from Altuve to Judge.
Yeah, exactly.
And yet
still hit home runs.
Yes, and oh God, what a great sport! But good for the good guys, USA.
Yep.
The Dodgers bringing home the win and sticking it to the 52nd state.
I wouldn't have minded for the Blue Jays. There was a lot of players that were with them that I really, really liked.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
NFL quickly. Few trades. Dallas got a defensive end from the Jets.
The Jets just did a fire sale.
Yeah. Might as well. I mean, what are you winning?
Brad says he has a tri-tune and don't shortchange him. I was wrong.
I didn't shortchange him.
No, you got it right.
I know a tri-tune when I see it.
I never look for the one in the middle.
Kickstand. All right. KC. Yeah. Oh, but Buffalo and Kansas City.
That game is always great.
Yeah. And that's huge for playoffs,
But I think the same thing happened last year. Didn't they won in the regular season and then lost in the playoffs to the Chiefs?
We'll see. Yep. It's got to happen. I picked the Buffalo to get through it this year.
Yep. I'll believe it when I see it. But, I mean, man, two great quarterbacks.
That is sports. Now on to what's happening.
It's time for news.
All right. Elections.
Mm-hmm.
We had elections in our state last night.
Disappointing.
But what's amazing is you went to work today, I went to work today, Emma went to work today.
Yep.
And I don't think we went on the internet and cried, screamed, or threw a fit, or...
I'm not wearing my pink hat today.
Nope. Don't have funny glasses on, screaming.
Yep.
Not crying. However, the elections did not go the way we hoped. Matter of fact, if I had to say, I would say we got walloped.
Yes.
That would be the word I would use.
Yeah.
We got creamed.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Like there wasn't a win you could have pointed to.
Other than our local delegates, like living here is where living here is where people want to live.
Correct. It would be like in California, finding, the suburbs, which is what they're redistricting around now. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. But, I thought it was interesting. I thought we should put together a No Queens rally.
I'm in.
Don't you think, Emma? We can't stand to have a queen.
Yeah. And she's going to be more of a queen than anybody else in this state.
Yeah.
Dude, I've got some stuff here when you're ready to hear about some of the vetoes that he did.
What's crazy...
Maybe not.
Is, and I'll let you get to the vetoes, but I saw an interesting conversation with Joe Manchin that I thought you might find interesting. Somebody was asking him, when did West Virginia become so conservative?
Yeah.
His answer, I think, was terrific. It didn't. He said, my state is still blue dog Democrats. It's just that the Democrats went so far left.
It's true.
They had no choice. And that's the way it's getting all over the country. And I said about this election, the thing that scares me the most, I'm not a big fan of Spanberger. I think she is going to do terrible things.
It's going to be Northam all over again.
Yes. But what scares me about the Democrat Party is that you could and did elect a dangerous person as their attorney general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's
Jay
the part.
Jones.
You swallowed the pill and said, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm going to vote for him. And the scary part about it, Trent, is the event before the election this past weekend. Mm-hmm. You had Barack Obama, Spanberger, and Jay Jones on the stage together celebrating before the election. And you had every opportunity to distance yourself from the guy, but you knew you were going to win, and you took him along with you. And that's what scares me about that party.
Yeah.
Like, we will correct our mistakes, I feel like. I feel like if a Republican said that, you're done.
Yeah.
And I just, Democrats don't care, man. That's the scary part for me. I don't know how we ever get back to the middle.
Yeah.
How do we ever...
I mean, Trump says a bunch of crazy, outlandish things.
He's never said that.
Yeah, I know, but he says some crazy stuff that we laugh at. But apparently the Dems just didn't care. They really didn't. I mean, I'm looking at the stats here. It was just down the party line. He had the least amount of the three Dems, no doubt. But, I mean, we've got Hashmi.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw her wearing a turban.
Yeah.
Well, I never saw her wearing a turban during the campaign.
Sure. No,
at least the ads didn't make it. I didn't even know I didn't even know that's what it was till today.
It's it's scary. And we didn't vote. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Republicans. But I think what bothers me more is she got 320,000 more votes than McAuliffe.
Yeah.
And she even got 257 more than Youngkin.
Yeah.
So I just, I wanted the people to understand. They would be like, well, Winsome she ran a bad campaign. She would have beaten Youngkin.
Yeah.
And Youngkin leaves as a very popular governor.
Yeah. I think the mistake the Republicans made was 2 years ago. They did not push hard enough to win. So we had a great governor, right? Youngkin's a great guy.
Yeah.
We would a majority of Virginians would probably agree with that.
Yes.
But we never got to have the DeSantis of Virginia.
Right.
Because he never got the House.
Right.
And so the 1 year that he needed two, they kept saying we need to flip two in the Senate.
We don't work.
Not only did we not get the two, then we lost the House 2 years ago. So he never got to all he really got to do was veto things.
All right, well, give me some vetoes.
And just to let you know, I've got stats here. Did you know that it's the same amount of people that voted in 2021 that voted in 2025? It is uncanny how close the two are. So the swing is about 250,000 people. So the 250,000, if you want to call them independents, went from Youngkin to Spanberger. So it's the same number of Virginians that voted in this election as last. There was it's not a difference there. And the real difference when it comes to it is in 2021, remember, that was after Northam.
Yeah.
That was after COVID.
Yeah.
And that was the federal fraud. They had taken the election away from us.
Yeah.
We were angry.
Yes.
So it took an election like that to win. Ultimately, when I look at that and I see those stats and I see what ended up this week, the anomaly was Yunkin. We're a blue state.
You are 1,000% right.
We're not going to win. I mean, unless something dramatically happens, and women voting is going to kill us, and that's what's killing us.
Yeah, we are in the New York, California. We're in that triangle. I mean, we're not a purple state by no stretch.
No, and the exit polling, I could not believe the exit polling would show that men were affected more on the Miyares J. Jones race than women when he talked about killing kids.
Yeah, and leaving them. See, I think people misconstrued his statement because people always say, yeah, but he apologized.
Yeah.
He did not apologize for why he said he would do it.
Yeah.
And that is, he said, I would do it so that maybe then they would understand and change their mind.
Yeah. Like the
that
only way
hasn't
we'll
changed.
Win. Yeah, exactly.
That is still in his heart.
Yeah.
By the way, that's the same guy who's never been a prosecutor, never been law enforcement, none of those things. He has none of those qualifications.
He just has the D.
That's it.
And they're pissed at Trump. So get this. So I went through and I looked at some of the laws that were vetoed this year. He vetoed 152 laws. Youngkin did because the Dems own both houses.
Yeah.
Okay. So he vetoed 152, which was only broken by the previous year.
Yes.
Okay. So if you think about it, why would you pass laws if you know he's going to veto it?
Sure.
Next year, when they know they can pass them, just think what it's going to be. Right.
You know what's coming.
So here's one. So I took just flipping through and just what I could scan for the show. He vetoed a law which would allow you to substitute world history and world geography with African American history or the advanced placement of African American studies. And he writes in here why we shouldn't do that. And his vetoes are fantastically well written. He talks about how it's a great elective, but your core course should be world history and world geography.
Of course.
And they're trying to replace it with African American studies. And so he vetoed that. So next year, just expect that to happen. There's another one here. If you, as a company, do not pay for your employees' prescription drugs for contraceptive drugs, then you will be held liable for that.
Jesus.
And his veto was, that's against some company's religion. It should be your election to do that. Next year, that's going to be a law. Mm-hmm. And then the last one I got here, because, I mean, I could keep going. It was a ton of these here. And a bunch of them were energy related, forcing the power companies to do the solar and the stuff like that. So get ready for all that again. What this one is requiring the Board of Medicine to require renewal of cultural competency amongst doctors. So when you get your license renewed, you have to take cultural competency. Dude, just get ready for it.
Yeah, but you left out the most major one out of the group.
Minimum wage? Oh, yeah.
I mean, we're going to lose conservatives that are currently in.
Yeah.
That's going to happen.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yep. That's the state you live in.
Yes.
I got a place in North Carolina. I don't know North Carolina's much better, though.
Tennessee is where you go.
Tennessee's where I need to go. Yep.
Interesting New York.
They don't have a beach.
Interesting New York mayoral race.
Mayoral.
The socialist Mondani.
The communist.
Won handily again.
Yeah.
So any people from New York that's listening to the show, you are welcome to contact me because I do have a house that is available.
As they move down. As long as they move down and keep their red principles.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I guess, did you see where Florida is going to tariff people moving from New York? They can't, like, DeSantis is like, we can't house them They're moving in too fast.
Wow.
And the locals are not happy about it. Texas, same way. They're talking about tariffing anybody moving from those states, California or New York.
Wow.
But Mamdani, the thing that bothers me is they never have to explain their policies.
Right.
Like if I asked Emma, because I know she's paying attention, if I had to ask Emma or even you, name 3 Spanberger policies.
No, I don't know anything.
She has never listed anything. Yeah. She has no plan. But we vote. And so the thing about Mamdani that scares me more than anything is his guarantee for safe housing and things like that. His free housing and less housing. Like, he never says how he's going to pay for it.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to see how these fast these people move out. And then what? I don't know. Did you see what he said in his acceptance speech about companies that are moving out?
No.
Because that is the fear.
Yeah.
You're still going to have to pay taxes in New York.
Oh, if you're making an income in New York?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, who does he, like, homie just doesn't understand how guess he doesn't care either.
Well, that's why Rush Limbaugh left New York.
I'm just curious. He is a Muslim. Where does he stand on abortion?
His outrage, it's going to get worse. Like his speech.
Oh, yeah.
Now that he's in,
yes,
you can forget about it. And because he thinks he's part of a movement, which it's a little dangerous here when you think about it, because New York, that is the biggest blues city there is, other than L.A. Think about how that works. The blues are controlling things by these cities, right? You see the calendar that goes up that has the red across the country.
Yeah.
But we still end up with a 55-45 vote at the worst, right? Yeah. So it's still 50% of the country, 50-50. When those blues become communist blues, that's going to get scary.
Dude, you should see what Nancy Pelosi said at a rally with Newsom. She let the cat out of the bag. She seems to do that a lot.
Yeah.
She basically said, when we're done with this redistricting, we can control America the way we've always wanted. Said it.
Yeah.
Is that not? I mean, we've been saying this all along.
Just telling it to you. Believe what they say.
All right. The government shutdown.
Yeah.
Still. Mm-hmm. To me, it's. I saw this with the senator or with a congressman from Texas, with that Caitlin lady from CNN. God, he made her blush almost. So she was asking about the shutdown and how come you can't get Trump to meet with Democrats to end this thing. And he said, you can end it tomorrow. We've already passed a bill.
Yeah.
The Democrats are blocking it. You know, but Trump doesn't want to pay these benefits that people are waiting for. And homie just responded with, wait a minute, didn't you have a rally with no kings?
Yeah.
And now you're asking him to be a king?
Yeah. And
circumvent Congress and pay people?
Yeah.
Like, you're literally, what you are asking him to do is be a king right now.
Yeah.
But God, the ends, whatever they want, man, they want it.
I'll tell you what, I hearken back to Rush Limbaugh always talking about how Republicans in Congress, and he specifically meant the senators, never really want to be in the lead.
No.
They were always more comfortable. The McConnells of the world were more comfortable just sitting in the background and complaining versus actually leading.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of like, let's blow the filibuster up and just keep electing Republicans. Listen, do you not think that the Senate, the Democrats won't do it?
Well, I mean, they had their chance to, and there was enough of them that stopped it.
Well, they did blow it up.
For certain things,
yeah,
but not everything. Like,
not for the budget, but you don't think that they would do that? I'm just saying we should play like the way they play. That's all I think.
Right.
Screw them.
This Democrat, this is what bothers me when they do interview Democrats, and they don't ask. This is C-SPAN. They're not asking tough questions.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, play cut one.
They did have a clean CR vote on September 19th in the House. Did you vote for it?
I disagree with your characterization and want to make sure that we're very clear about what Republicans have been doing. Any bill that they've put forth, they've always had some extra stuff to it. There's always been a poison pill to it. So I disagree with your characterization.
What were the poison pills of the clean CR or the continuing resolution? You say it's not clean, that was voted on in the House in mid-September.
Here's what's important. I think what you're trying to do is shift the responsibility to Democrats.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe she did a follow-up to her.
Yeah, but even in the follow-up, it's like she got scared.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't call it clean, so what are the pills?
Yeah.
Well, I can't name them, but what I can say is...
Of course, it's a game. And there's no doubt in my mind, the Dems are really, really smart at this, is to keep letting people suffer until we get to the election. That's why I thought once the election is over and they win, that the give-in would be...
I still think it will be.
The give-in would be, hey, we won. See, the people say we won. We will let this vote happen because next year when you guys elect us in, we will change it all. So
the only thing that gives me hope, and this is what I've told you all along about Democrats, the problem they have, while they stick together, behind closed doors, they eat each other. And you and I have talked about this. Mm-hmm. Right now, you've got Mandani, who is a socialist, communist, in the city of New York, where Bernie Sanders and AOC have supported him. Mm-hmm. Chuck Schumer is still in charge.
Not for long.
He sees his time ending. Like, you think he just bows down to him and says, have it. You don't think he goes out of guns a-blazing?
I think they find a way to get AOC into that seat.
All right.
They just have to. She makes too much money for them.
I'm not disagreeing, but that just because she takes Chuck Schumer's seat doesn't move her up to immediate, Senate Majority Leader.
Right. Well, I'm not saying she'd be the leader, but definitely the senator from New York. It's the communists have found a way to take over the Democratic Party.
We've gotten there.
Yeah. And when it becomes
there's no Democrats willing to stand up.
When it becomes a bust, there won't be any honest media to tell you that it's failing in New York. They'll tell you it's Trump's fault.
Yeah, you remember the Emma, have you ever heard of this, Emma? There was a company in Seattle that just decided they were going to pay every employee exactly the same.
70 grand a year. Every employee was going to make 70
whether
grand.
you clean the toilets or whether you were the CEO.
Yeah. Everybody's going to make the same.
Do you think that's a good idea, Emma?
No.
Why?
What?
Why do you think it's a bad idea?
People are going to get angry.
Who would get angry?
The workers.
The ones that could make more.
The ones that do the work?
Yeah.
Over the ones that don't do the work? By the way, it failed miserably, but nobody did a follow-up report on it.
That's actually how this country started, on that exact thing. They thought it was a utopian society, that everybody would pitch in together and we would all make the same gardens. But then some people realized, well, why do I have to work if we're all going to get the same food?
Rush Limbaugh was the first one that wrote a book, and it was about Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Do you remember this?
No, that's exactly right.
And that he's exactly right. It wasn't that they gave away stuff to the Indians in hopes that, to get something in return. Mm-hmm. They were giving it away because we had so much excess, because people worked so hard. Not just one person working hard and giving it. It was everybody because it was a capitalist society.
Benefit. Mm-hmm.
John Smith, is that right?
Don't know.
What were they giving the Indians?
Bunch of bullets. On the way out.
No. All right, moving on to Post of the Week by an Idiot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this disclaimer out there. Mm-hmm. If you happen to be the person that I highlight on this show, it's because you put something publicly on Facebook or one of the social medias.
Exactly.
That doesn't exempt you from getting on the show as an idiot. Like, don't get offended. You publicly put it out there.
Has somebody said anything?
There's been in the innuendos.
Some innuendo?
I've actually read a Facebook post where somebody has put something stupid and somebody has responded and they go, I didn't put that out there for you to respond. Then what did you put it out there for?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly why you did it.
You know, if you want to just put it out to your friends, they make it a little button that says friends only.
Yeah, exactly. You put it out to the public.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So this person put it out to the public.
Yeah.
And I've got it on my phone. And so I'm going to pull it up here. And I'm just going to read to you what she put.
Okay.
Do you think Mr. Trump intentionally threw a Great Gatsby's themed party on the eve of cutting off food benefits for millions of people as a sort of let them eat cake moment because he's an idiotic, blowhard narcissist? Or is he smart enough to even understand the theme of Great Gatsby? And did he unintentionally because he's an idiotic, blowhead narcissist? That was her post.
Yeah.
Now, again, Trump did not vote to shut the government down. He doesn't have a vote.
Yeah.
Because he's not a king.
Yeah.
So the benefits that you're speaking of, which Trent and I found out this week, apparently go to 1 in every 8 American.
Yeah.
That should be the story. How did Americans become so dependent on government?
Yeah.
And by the way, Mandani's speech last night where he said no issue is too big and no issue is too small for government to fix.
That's right. Government's here to fix it. Also, SNAP benefits actually went up by 44% during the Biden administration. So the 14% of the country that's on some sort of SNAP benefits, it was increased by 44% the number of people during Biden's. Now, where did those people come from? Right. We just flooded it.
So sad.
Yep.
All right. Win-win-win.
We're going to win-win-win, and we're going to make America great again.
The equivalent of a vice president. I said, are you going to answer my question? And he's like, he doesn't move. I said, what's wrong with this guy? I will answer all questions. Why don't you behave like that? JD doesn't behave like that. JD buds into conversations. I want to have that for at least a couple of days, okay, JD? We'll keep you long term, but a couple of days. A couple of days of that would be very, very nice. Okay.
Dude,
who was he talking about?
Is I think it was the Chinese, one of the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So another dignitary.
Yes.
From another country.
Yeah, making fun of him.
But
it's just
he's so funny,
dude. He is funny, and Marjorie Taylor Greene. As much as I'm not a fan, just saying, I think she is an opportunist.
Yeah.
More so than anything else.
Yeah.
She knows how to keep her name relevant. And so I saw her on The View talking about getting yelled at by President Trump. And she said, and they said, you know, how do you put up with that, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, listen, he's an engaging man. He's a very smart man. He's not going to agree with you all the time. You know, I can take when he disagrees with me. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Like, he's still a human being, and he's still a really good person and a great president. Of course, they didn't like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm just saying, I think it would be cool to work for him.
Yeah.
See, I've always thought this. People who think that people like Bobby Knight and, like, I think while sometimes they cross a line, truly deep down, they want you to be the best, and they're more proud when you are the best than anything. I don't think they do it selfishly for themselves.
Of all the people that's in D.C., who do you think's the one that cares the most that people would be starving?
Oh, I'm Trump.
Yeah, exactly. So that little post of the week, the idiocy about let them eat cake, he's not the kind of guy that doesn't know that the people are needing the stuff. He's the one that's trying to tell them.
Exactly.
Get the Democrats to lift the filibuster.
By the way, before he became president, it was those people that depend on food stamps that loved him.
Yeah.
Why? Because they didn't look at him as a wealthy guy.
Yeah.
Because you know why? He was hanging out in the Bronx.
Which is why the Democrats are doing what they're doing, is to try and create this outrage towards him.
Sure.
Because nothing else has worked. They're just trying to do whatever they can. Hey, they can't go any lower.
Right.
than their numbers are anyway. Oh, my post of the week.
Yeah.
Same guy I can go to every week. It's one of 2 or 3 people I can find something
Me too.
very quickly. Say what you will about Biden, but there was never a government shutdown. Record number of jobs created. He was respected by the world as a diplomat, and he never took gifts from foreign governments. A man of integrity.
Holy crap.
Dude, I was just like, and
Ford.
then usually no one comments on anything.
Yeah.
But there were so many LOLs, like laughs, and I'm sure he thinks it's, support.
Yeah.
But people just are nice not to
Like, come on,
engage.
man.
But I mean, not to do any work other than there was never a government shutdown. Then thank the Republicans for not filibustering.
Right.
You know what I mean? A record number of jobs created. You didn't say it was COVID rebound.
Right.
They always leave that part of the.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
And respected by the world as a diplomat. You mean when the Italian lady had to grab him and correct him and pull him back to the middle because he was just wandering off?
Wait, have you tuned your station off for the past 3 months where there literally has been every country praising him for his work?
Exactly.
I never heard that about Biden.
Did they give him a golden crown?
Yes, like
in
when
South Korea.
When let's just use this as an example. When we pulled the troops out of Afghanistan with Biden, were there other world leaders going, "That's how you do it"?
Exactly. Yeah. Let's let Afghanis fall off planes.
So the same thing would be getting the hostages out of Gaza and brokering a peace deal. One got it right. One couldn't even get our troops out of a country.
And then took credit for it.
Yeah. Hey, we moved the most amount of people. The hell is wrong with you?
Man, I'm just telling you, it's like arguing with people that you can't argue with.
Right. They're insane.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving on. I had a quick one. The funny meme of the week.
Yeah. What's this?
I've
I've never seen funny meme of the week.
It was so funny to me. And I should have sent her the picture of it. Mm-hmm. It was the funniest thing. I literally laughed.
So you don't have a picture of it?
No. I literally laughed and I watched it over here. I might be able to send it to her real quick. But the problem is, I don't think you can see it.
Well, just describe it. Maybe she can find it. Marathon poster. That's what she just typed. Images.
I don't think.
Like a real marathon?
No, you have to do it on TikTok. But I sent it to you, Emma, but I don't know if you can pull it up. Can you? So this is the marathon, and there is a lady at the finish line. You got it?
What? Oh, hold on.
Wait till you see this, Trent.
Give me like.
I don't know why I find it so funny, but maybe it's because I'm a little on the large side.
What did you just say?
I'm a little on the large side.
Give me a second to cook. Hold on.
Listen to this. Well, your memes are always funny. Like, you send me stuff too. I love the internet and how somebody would stand at the finish line with this poster. Do you see what it says in the background?
It's hard for me to see.
It says, "This is excessive. Just go get Ozempic." Nobody runs for a marathon. You're doing it for a reason.
That's hilarious.
And just who thinks of that?
That is great.
I laughed hysterically at that.
One of my favorite parts of College Game Day is when they go through and find the signs.
Yes.
And the cleverness that people put on signs
unbelievable
to bring to College Game Day is fantastic.
Like, I've always said that. Who would run?
Yeah.
Like, who thinks that's a good idea?
Not me.
This lady. Just get Ozempic.
Yep.
All right. Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore of?
Yes. Coaching fires.
Shocking.
Shocking. Right. I mean, this is when you wake up the next day, you go, "Whoa, why in the world would they do this?"
Some of it's heartbreaking for me. Like,
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll get through this. Don't forget, we've got Carolina Kevin. So answer his phone when he calls in at 6:45.
Oh, he's really so well.
You've got plenty of time.
I don't know.
Oh my.
Well, once he comes on, it's done.
Yeah, I know. So come on.
All right, 6:45 is when he comes on.
I know. You got 5 minutes for this. Go.
Exactly. Shocking coaching fires.
Yeah.
So I'll start with Chris's list.
Okay.
George Welsh.
I have him on mine too. Heartbroken.
Al Groh.
I can't believe that he.
Bronco Mendenhall,
That was kind of surprising.
Mike London,
That one I was kind of glad it happened.
Debbie Ryan. I'm just kidding.
That was a
Chris.
shocker.
Chris is listening to this going, that's not the list I sent him.
I was trying to play along.
Anyway, Chris's real list.
Yeah.
Sorry. Is Jimmy Johnson,
Yep.
Bobby Knight.
That was shocking.
Yeah, but that was more like administration was just out because they'd had enough of Bobby Knight, right?
Well, grabbing a kid by the throat doesn't help.
Kid needed it.
Well, you did. He called
Mike Leach.
Called him, "Hey, Knight."
Yeah, it was very
It's just a student.
Yeah. Mike Leach.
Oh yeah.
When he was at Texas Tech.
Yep.
Terry Francona.
And that was hazing.
Oh yeah.
Mike Leach.
Yeah, because it was a famous
Stars.
son.
Roger
Yeah.
Craig's son. No, James Craig. Craig James.
Yeah. What did his son ever do, by the way?
Cry in
Yeah.
the locker room.
Terry Francona.
Yep.
And Marty Schottenheimer.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Do you think both times with Marty or just when he was with Cleveland?
I don't know.
Because he got fired as a Redskin, and I thought he was pretty successful.
He was one of those good coaches that just couldn't win the
big game.
You know, one of the things I love about Marty Schottenheimer, one of the best, I do not like watching those period pieces like during the Olympics. Like every single Olympian has had some, enormous thing to overcome, and they always show the drama or whatever. Well, ESPN did one of those pieces on Marty Schottenheimer with his Alzheimer's.
Yes.
And dude, it was so sad. He did not remember any football stuff. Didn't remember anything. And he's crying about it because he knows he can't remember, but he sees photos of it. But in the middle of that, he points to his wife. He says, "But that lady right there, one thing I know is I love her."
Wow.
I was like, "Oh my God, that was so good." And I was like, "Oh." Anyway,
He's a good football coach.
He was a good football coach. Yeah.
Jimmy Johnson was at the top of my list as well. Tom Thibodeau. This just happened last year.
With the Bulls.
No.
Oh, the Knicks.
Yeah, they went to the conference finals last year.
Yeah.
And he gets fired.
Yep.
I looked it up. He was coach of the year in 2021. And then last year they go to the finals and he gets fired.
Yeah.
I still can't figure out why they fired him.
Whenever I see that, I think it's player revolt.
It's got to be something like that.
Yeah.
He was a defensive guy, and I just, Anyway, I got Mike Leach. I had George Seifert. Remember him?
Yeah.
He was. I think he still is the winningest coaching percentage of all time.
Yeah.
Like it was like 800.
He was like one of those guys that could never get the credit because they were good before he showed up.
Yeah.
So they always wanted to give it to George Walsh.
Yeah. Welsh.
Bill Walsh.
Bill Walsh.
Bill Walsh, yep.
There we go. And my last one, jokingly but not jokingly, was Mike Sharnis.
Did he get let go or walk out?
No, he got fired at Rustburg.
After state championships?
Yeah. Literally, this is no joke, walked into the weightlifting room summer workouts. He had just gotten back from ordering new jerseys. He went to a conference or whatever, came back, walked in, threw his keys at Mike Revis, who was coaching, and he said, "Yours now." And Mike's like, "What?" And he's like, "Dude, they just let me go." And we joking, right? Mm-hmm. No. He's like, "Seriously, I'm out."
Wow.
I mean, just the look on everybody's face of, what do you mean?
What was the reasoning?
Just wanted to go in a different direction.
How's that worked out?
At the time, it was the principal was a VMI guy.
Yes. Sisk.
Yeah. And he literally, he made no bones about it. He wanted to use athletics as a way to discipline kids. He wanted his school strict and ran like VMI, right? Mm-hmm. Public school. Good luck. And they would butt heads. Like he literally would show up at coaches' meetings and be like, "This kid got in trouble. I need you to have him run 10 laps. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Like, using my football program as it was stuff like that. Now, the AD at the time is at LU now. Paul, I think his kids went to Forest.
I wouldn't know.
Anyway, yes, them two fired Mike Sharnis. Mike goes to Alta Vista and wins, 4 state championships?
Wow.
Now he's back at Rustburg, by the way. as a consultant.
That's not working out too well right now, is it?
Not this year, no.
Yeah.
But that program will get rebuilt.
Yeah.
They have down years, which is why that's what happened when he got fired. We were 2 years away from a state championship. Yeah.
Dude, so on my little list here, I had George Welsh. That was one of my first ones. I was so angry when Virginia wanted to let him go because they kept saying he couldn't win the big game and that football has passed him by. I mean, what's the program done since they did that? I mean, there was a little bit of Algro success, I guess, but I mean, it's not the George Welsh success that he had. I mean, that was...
people forget. Like, we grew up in the era when George did what Frank did at Virginia Tech. He built a program.
Yeah.
And year in and year out, they were either champions or on the verge of winning a national championship.
So along those lines, I wrote this name down just thinking about this as you were discussing some of these other guys. The stuff I hear now about Josh Heupel, I mean, you're literally going to run him off into the arms of Florida, LSU, or somebody big because you're complaining?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, like there are, don't get me wrong, and I'm not saying this because of LSU, but to me, Ohio State, Alabama, LSU, and maybe a few, maybe one other would be that. If you don't win, you're gone, right? Virginia Tech, Virginia, Tennessee, they're only, I can't even put Virginia Tech and Virginia in the conversation of Tennessee.
Right.
Tennessee, right at that second tier.
Yeah.
They don't forget that they've got rid of Philip Fulmer.
I mean, dude, they lost to Georgia State when my son started there.
Right.
That's just 5-6 years ago. I mean, come on. I can't understand that. And that's what happened to Virginia. They ran off a guy that was a successful guy, but can't win the big game. I mean, who does win the big game? I mean, other than Ohio State that's undefeated right now, how many undefeated teams are there?
People forget. Let's not forget. He was fired last year.
Yeah, exactly.
They just let him finish the season.
That's right.
Like, that was not, I mean, it's not a behind the scenes. No, you're gone.
He was gone. Lost to Michigan again. They're going to get fired. He had 2 losses and wins a national championship. Anyway, man, this one that got me when I was younger is how could Earl Weaver leave the Orioles?
Pat Cornfield.
Pat Riley leaving the Yankees. I mean, the Lakers.
Yeah. I forgot some of these, and then you brought back some good memories with it.
So this is not a football and a coaching thing, but it still bothers me that Darrell Waltrip left Junior Johnson.
Yeah.
That was the team. They were winning every year.
Yeah.
But it was just they couldn't. It was almost like Jerry Jones and Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
Their egos just let them get in the way of what was successful.
Yeah.
Oh, that destroyed me. How about Frank Solich?
Dude, that is a perfect one. Like, I don't think he ever lost more than 2 games.
Yeah, Nebraska. He won 10 games every year.
And gone.
Yeah.
Not good enough.
Yeah.
Remember, I think
How's Nebraska been since?
Everybody was saying the game has passed y'all by. It's now a passing league, right?
Yeah.
Well, you haven't won shit since passing.
Yeah, exactly.
You might want to go back to the run.
So John Gruden getting let go with the Raiders. Crazy.
Yep.
For something he didn't even do. And I love that he is not letting that. He's not settling that lawsuit.
Hell no.
He's going to keep it. He's going to find out who it was, which I'm sure it was the commissioner.
Yeah.
That leaked all of that.
Yep.
And then Doug Collins. You were talking about Thibodeau getting let go by the Knicks. Doug Collins, when he was with the Bulls.
Yeah.
The Michael Jordan era.
Oh, yeah. That's right. He won. Yeah.
And they fired him.
Yeah.
I don't know if they brought in
Phil Jackson
right after that.
Yeah.
It may have been. But I always felt bad for Doug Collins that he didn't get to. Mark Jackson with the Golden State, they fired him and brought in the little weenie, Steve Kerr.
I saw an interview real quick, and then we got to get Emma's. You got like 1 minute, Emma. Who was the guard at Pistons? Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, okay.
He was talking about Jordan, and he said, all I'm going to say is this. Larry Bird never lost to Jordan. Magic Johnson never lost to Jordan. And the Pistons never lost, like him. He was like, Jordan came along after our dynasties. Like, he was, there's always friction between them two. And he was like, all I'm saying is we beat Byrd. We
Oh, yeah.
beat Johnson.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
a little bit of truth to that.
Yeah.
Like, who
Well,
were
that's
there?
right.
I mean, the Cavaliers?
For who? Detroit?
Yeah. No. For the Bulls.
Oh,
I mean,
for
that
the
was
Bulls.
their nemesis, was the Cavaliers.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on. Craig Elo?
Well, no, they still had to get through Detroit, and Detroit had the damn the Jordan.
That was
rules.
after their back-to-backs.
Their Jordan rules.
They were kind of on the downward side, right? Wouldn't you say? The Dumars and them, weren't they kind of heading downwards?
Those things were so heated.
Oh, God, they were great. That was
good
back when basketball was great.
Yeah. Real
All
men.
right, Emma.
Real men.
But
Any coaching shocking?
no,
No.
I didn't write any down. I'm sorry.
All right,
Hugh
moving
Freeze.
on. Hugh Freeze. Yeah, he'll be back.
I just got three things
That's what
to
I think.
say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your
What do you think, Hugh Freeze at like a...
You're eating into have at it.
Yeah,
Hey,
his books are 9 years long, so you better.
JMU?
Emma.
Yes.
I got a trivia question for you.
No.
At your house, when you finish with taking 2 pieces of bread out from a loaf of bread, what do you then do with the loaf of bread? Do you spin it and tuck it, or do you put the tie thingy back on?
Depends if it has the tie back on there. If not, just knot it up, throw it on top of the fridge.
Knot it up?
Not it?
Like you actually
Not
make a knot?
hard, but like.
No, come on.
That's too much effort. You just tuck it. I don't even
Tuck.
twist it.
I don't
What do you
even
mean
twist.
tuck?
I
I
tuck.
just tuck. What's
What
the
do you-
difference?
what do
You
you
just
mean
take the
tuck?
bag and tuck it and
You
sit
take the bag
bread.
and tuck it.
Yeah,
And
but I put my bread on top of the fridge, so I
Okay,
can't
you
tuck.
can't tuck it?
Well, but then
you
like,
got cats take it.
what if it gets like my dog?
First of
So,
all,
like,
I'm different than all y'all. I put my bread in the refrigerator.
ew, that's so weird.
That dries it out.
Makes it cold. Ew.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? Like just like put it underneath and you let
So
it flat?
the issue is
The
there's
bag.
some people, you know how like there's this little plasticky piece too?
Yeah.
That's also one of them.
Yeah.
That people will actually put the tie, that plasticky piece, or the one you twist, they'll put it back on the bread and put
Yeah.
it back in the closet, the pantry or whatever.
Yeah.
No.
No, I take that. First thing I do is that goes
Throw
in the
it away.
trash.
I don't know.
The tie thing, and then I tuck the rest of the time that I use bread, which I
Yes.
don't anymore. But if
Usually
I
the
would,
twisty tie's still on there.
I tuck it. No, that's
I
Bread
don't
is-
understand your tucking method. Like the tucking method won't work because it goes on top of the fridge
Uh,
in a
tuck
basket.
it under it.
Emma.
I know, but it goes in a basket, so it like could sit up.
Emma. Look at
I
this.
know.
Look. Tuck
I know.
and
And you
sit.
set it down.
Yeah,
on
but
the
I
ground.
said it goes in a basket on top of the fridge with our other bread.
You still sit it in the basket.
Yeah, but what if it sits up like this? Then it's just open and.
I wish
it-
I had
No, no,
never
no,
asked.
no,
her.
no. If
Let's
it
get to have at
sits
it.
up like
Cut
this,
10.
turn it downward, and you still.
But I live with a family.
Cut
All right, listen to this. Okay, look at this little boy. You know, this little kid is so proud to be Donald Trump for Halloween. This is him at Halloween. He's got his little Make America Great hat on. It's on backwards, and he's got his cape of the American flag.
That's so cute.
But listen to the lady at the door when he's walking towards the door.
Get off my property with your Trump Republican trash. You're a dumb kid, and so are your parents. This is a Democrat house.
Hey, come on. It's okay. Let's go.
All right, buddy, go ahead.
Holy crap!
That lady should be arrested.
That's
Tell me she doesn't have children.
is that fake?
I mean, I don't know.
Jeez,
I don't know.
that's awful.
It's on TikTok, so it's got to be real.
Eggs and toilet paper.
All right.
Oh, that's.
Okay, man, it is worth listening to this woman just to see her facial expressions. Remember earlier, you didn't even know that I was going to play this, but you talked about the liberal woman and the way they look. This is it's a little long, and if you get tired of it, just tell me to stop. But listen to how she talks. This is her top 10 things that she hates about Trump. Cut 15. And look at her face.
Hey, hi. Here comes the top 10 list of despicable things that have disturbed me this week.
Good Lord.
This was a hard week because there was like a lot. So,
Look how she crosses out the list as she goes, man. Watch.
DJT has signed an executive order designating Black Lives Matter and Antifa as domestic terrorist organizations. I realize that this was actually like maybe a couple weeks ago, but like I'm still not over it. And
Like, how would that affect her in any
you know,
way?
if the president of Antifa could get in touch with me to let me know when the next meeting is, that'd be perfect.
I thought this at first. I thought she was lying. I thought she was a
Number
conservative
two,
woman
evidently
acting
we're
like
starting
it.
a war with Venezuela for
This is her.
unknown
This is real.
reasons. Like, I heard, and on the one thing, it could be like a rat line situation. On the other hand, it could be something to do with oil, but it's definitely not to do with these random fishing boats that we keep bombing, because they're not doing anything wrong. And also, there's so many problems with that situation.
She's on top of the news here.
Number three, there are rumors surrounding Elon Musk's utilization of immigrant detainees to test his Neuralink stuff. Like, the rumor is that he's putting the like little chip thing in detainees' brains. So Musk apparently has Mengele syndrome.
Watch her cross it out with her highlighter.
Number four,
She got it.
the expansion of AI to collate data on American citizens, like our social media, our Ring cameras.
Sound a little
software
bit like
that
Biden.
hack our cell phones, all of the things. It's so nice.
And how did Alex Jones get sued? I mean,
This is Alabama specific, but you know.
Here's your
750,000 people in the state of Alabama rely on SNAP benefits. That is 15% of the state's population. And I don't have the statistics on this, but I would venture a guess that the majority of them voted for the current incumbent. So number six. The continuous and unrelenting and false narrative of everything being like the liberals' fault. Like the shutdown being the liberals' fault, the Hatch Act violations that are just everywhere. And like Mike Johnson literally controls the ability to like unfuck the government shutdown, but he's not doing that.
actually, no, he doesn't.
Okay, you can stop there. It doesn't get any better. It is just the funniest thing. So Mike Johnson actually, I guess she thinks, has the ability to lift the filibuster, right? Isn't that crazy?
He's already passed the bill.
How about Chuck Schumer? Right, exactly. All right.
Hey, before you get to this, did you get that picture, Emma?
Yep. Hold on.
I just wanted you to see this, Trent, because I think you would appreciate it.
I thought you showed it. The meme
No,
with
this is the coolest. Your first video reminded me of this, so I sent it to Emma real quick.
Okay.
It's part of Have At It. Or if you don't, there it is. How cool was that outfit? That's as real. This was at Halloween.
Oh, that's your house?
Yeah, no, this was at the neighbor's house.
Oh, okay.
But it's not just Trump.
Oh, it's him and his security team?
Dude, they were briefcases for their candy.
That is so
They would
cool.
open up their briefcases and then close them each time.
That is so cool.
Like, I thought that was the coolest. All of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
That is really cool. That's real America right there, by the way.
Yes.
All right. Hey, you want to hear about a liar? Cut 18.
Because I see the Democrats every day. You saw a march that was not political. And the value of it was that it wasn't political. No King's Day. It was spontaneous, organic.
Jesus, nothing about that was spontaneous, organic.
And
How did you know what day it was on?
What are the people thinking? What are they hopeful about? What are they willing to get out the vote for?
Dude, they just lie. They literally just lie to you. You didn't see what you saw. We're telling you what you saw.
The fact that she's sitting in front of a banner that says what?
The Institute of Politics.
It's nothing about politics here.
Dude, okay. You have got to listen to the number one liar. And they keep trying to trot her back out here.
We have got to get clips of her. Just all of her stupidity.
And I know I know that you don't want to hear from her, but you have got to hear what Kamala says. Cut 20.
And then, of course, being vice president. and doing the work of Vice President of the United States, I met with over 150 world leaders, presidents, prime ministers, chancellors, and kings. I've negotiated very important deals and issues on behalf of the American people.
Can you name one?
None.
So obviously they're talking about Trump making all these deals with all these countries.
Yeah.
He's coming back with investments from South Korea, Japan, all that.
China.
If you were saying that, wouldn't you just rattle off what some of them were?
Yes.
Listen to how she says who the people, like, can you play this again? Just how she says the people she met, like she's so important.
Oh, butter. Hold on.
Oh, butter? Oh, no, that's okay. That's okay. We can go to the next one. I thought it was the same one still up because this is the next thing that she said then. Sorry.
And then, of course, being vice president.
She's so important.
And doing the work of Vice President of the United States, I met with over 150 world leaders, presidents, prime ministers, chancellors, and kings. I've negotiated very important deals and issues on behalf of the American people.
How do you negotiate an issue?
Yeah.
What's the outcome?
It's just the word salad again.
Do you hear what James Carville said about her?
Mm-mm.
Oh, we've got to find that clip.
I don't know if I trust listening to that guy.
James Carville said,
crazy.
just please shut the...
Oh, well, that's true.
Like, he ranted.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Kevin's on.
Oh, he is on?
Yep.
Oh, we can play this later.
Yeah.
We can come back to it.
Hanging around like a loose tooth. Why are my dentures in the ice tray?
Can't tell time.
Carolina Kevin.
I'll circle where we can go back to
Oh,
it.
it's that guy again.
Hell yeah.
There he is, 6:43.
My man.
Kevin.
Emma,
Yeah.
are you keeping them boys straight?
I try. They don't listen.
I sure missed you. How many weeks?
Come on,
How many
Trent.
weeks has
Did
it
you
been?
really?
It has been a long time.
7 weeks.
6.
It was about ready to be 7.
Felt like 7.
You cut in to have at it.
Well,
About 5 minutes.
I'm willing to sacrifice one clip for Kevin to come on.
Okay.
We can always go back to it.
Woohoo!
Kevin's been busy. He had a fishing trip. He had his classes.
What was the classes on? What was?
Yeah, tell us about the
My
class.
mom was asking me about that, and I couldn't remember what it was.
It's just whenever you hold a license in a state occupation, you have to have extended education classes just to get you up to date on the different laws that's changed and all.
What would be just give us an example of a law that in the cemetery world?
Well, it used to be that you could take someone's cremains and like dump them on the top of peaks of auto, or take them and dump them in the ocean and all, or either put them on your land. But if you do have it on your land, you have to disclose that there's a body that's cremated, and it's a disclosure on when you buy a house. If someone's, ain't no different than someone being buried traditionally on a piece of property you're buying a house on. You have to disclose that there's a cemetery or someone's cremated, and
that's got to be a North Carolina
scatter
thing.
their ashes out on the lawn. You got to still disclose that there's.
Is that a
cremains.
North Carolina
cremains
thing?
Doesn't mean. No, it's moving across.
Is it a fine?
The country. So even like if you want to go dump ashes out on the ocean, you got to get a permit. You have to be a certain amount of.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Let me tell
look
you,
it up.
one thing I will never do.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I'm not getting a permit to spread Trent's ashes.
Where are you going to throw them?
Oh, they're going to the toilet.
You need a permit for
The
that.
city sewer.
Ask Woody.
Oh.
What are they going to do with yours, Trent?
I thought he might put it in the sewer.
I think I want it out in Pine Knoll Shores, out there at the beach.
Where's that? Pine Knoll Shores. Oh, okay.
Where I used to go to the beach. And maybe half of it at the river.
I'm trying to come up at the cemetery. I'm trying to come up with like a section to where you can purchase a little piece of property smaller than a regular plot, but you would choose out of 3 different types of trees that grow in South Carolina. So you had 3 different trees you could choose from. Instead of buying a plot and burying your loved one, you can buy this little, 10 by 10 square foot, and then the tree, and then you pour the cremains into the hole, and the family can, dig the hole and plant the tree and pour the cremains in there, and then it would be like a cast iron ledger that would be out that would say, this is your name and your dates you were born and you passed, and that tree would be part of you, and like the family would be able to come and decorate it or take a knife and carve names in it or whatever.
That is called business.
Oh, I bet my tree would have some damn rock hard limbs.
Oh, no, you're really a pine. A pine tree.
What tree would
mine would
you
be
want?
a mighty oak.
No.
A red one or a white one?
Definitely a white one.
Oh, come on. Emma. Trent's would be a weeping willow. Oh.
What would yours be?
Mine?
Yeah.
What is a redwood?
A redwood tree. All right.
Palm tree.
Kevin's would be a Spanish tree.
Spanish moss. What do they call those things?
Hey. Well, it's good that you're being creative.
I think Brian's would be a hickory tree.
That'd be fun. Emma. What would Emma's tree be?
Magnolia.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Oh, magnolia's
No, him.
Maybe a holly tree.
I like that.
Yeah.
Thorny.
Yeah, something that's got briars.
Rose bush. Okay.
Oh, that'd be a
prickly pear.
That'd be a sawtooth oak.
That is you. You're a prickly pear.
Japanese maple.
Yeah. This is Trent.
Oh. Cypress.
That is me.
Yeah.
I'm all
Ew.
around.
That's you actually. Ew.
I like that tree up there.
What y'all think about the racing points next year? How it's going to be?
All right, so tell us how is it going to be?
I think I've heard. I think I know, but go ahead.
All right. So basically, if we're all NASCAR racers, like me and you and Trent and Emma, we race 34 races within the year.
Yes.
Whoever's the top 4, they race 4 races for the championship.
Oh, is that what they're doing?
No, I think I
thought it was the
So,
last
like,
10. I thought they were doing the 10
so
like the 10 like they used to.
Let's say out of the 32 races, like the points, me and Trent and Emma and Brian is in the top 4. We've got 4 races to race. So one race don't determine.
That's nice.
If you get a DNF or something like that. So you got 4 chances to be.
So you still have a championship
that
4.
More.
That's cool.
So it's by points.
Right.
So you don't win the last race because obviously Logano and Blaney have Phoenix figured out that would have. I mean, how big was it that William Byron won Martinsville?
Yeah, people forget that.
Because if not, Blaney would have won, and then Blaney would have won the whole thing.
And that would have been.
Yeah, that's why I said it was too gimmicky. As long as it's points related at the end, I
agree, 100%.
I like it better.
So I like this. So there's not going to be a championship win and you're in type scenario. It's all points and it's only 4 drivers.
And
That's correct.
I guess they're giving more points towards wins then or something.
Oh, sure.
Because I have liked that part of it. And I don't mind the stages. I know people get upset about stages.
I don't either.
But the stages kind of make it somewhat dramatic during the race.
People who say they don't like stages have never been to the Coca-Cola 600.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you can sit through 600 laps with no cautions and no stages, that is one boring-ass race.
Yeah. You need to break it up.
Yes.
I mean, they did it so much in Phoenix. I don't know if you noticed this. They would go to commercial and come back from commercial, and they haven't done the pits yet because they knew the pits are have a climax to it.
Although I will say I have started to like the Phoenix Speedway.
I sort of do too. That when they fan out to 7 and 8 wide.
7 and 8 wide is just crazy.
It is cool looking.
And it's kind of neat how it's like in the turn is the main stretch.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
Trent, do you get a text message?
Did I get one?
Yeah, I sent you one just now.
Did you tell Brian to shut?
Okay, so a 32 regular race season followed by a 4-race championship. Okay, I had not heard that they came out with that.
All right,
yet.
I'm approving of this.
I like that. I like it better than the,
All right, so
the playoff.
we have just a couple of minutes, Kevin. Now that we are here, let's have it out right now. Who are your championship for next year?
Didn't he predict it this year?
Man, with the
Larson,
I would say with the new points and all, you probably gonna have to have. Even though he said yesterday he wasn't, Denny Hamlin's gonna race again next year.
Of course.
Yeah, I got to put him in one of the top 4.
All right.
I got to put Chase Elliott in the top 4.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with Christopher Bell.
Okay.
And then I'm going to probably say Briscoe. Because to me, those guys were more consistent every races. And yes, they had a few, mishaps. So who do you pick, Trent?
I've got Denny and C. Bell. I agree with you, both those. And I've got Kyle Larson and Willie B.
So the same as this year, except for C. Bell.
Yeah.
Interesting. I will not do any of that. That is.
Well, the points is going to be mixing it up.
It will be, and I don't. Yeah, I
didn't have Blaney or Logano in there.
I know. I can't see where SVG is going to make enough points, but he's going to be the guaranteed 5, 6, ever how many friggin' road courses they have.
But if it's by points, that's what I kind of like is the points.
Agreed.
It's more of the people that belong in the Final Four, not a gimmick.
But I could see him competing in.
He's getting better.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go William Byron for sure.
Yep.
And then I will go Blaney. And then I'm going to go Busher. Yep. Because I feel like they're on the verge, man. Over at Jack Roush, Keselowski Racing. And then my fourth, that's an interest. I want to put Hamlin in there, but I really feel like this is one of those pills that I'm not sure he can get over. I feel like it's going to be in his head. Like when the going gets tough, he's going to wilter just because it's like, oh shucks, it's happening to me again type thing. So I'm going to go.
You're not going to pick Byron?
I did. That was my first pick, William Byron.
Oh, okay.
I will go. I'll go Chase Elliott. Yeah.
All right, I know y'all limited. Trent, got to ask you a question real quick.
I got you an answer.
Let's bet $25, and whoever wins, they donate the $25 to a charity there locally.
Well, I'll just Venmo you $25. What's your bet?
How about us? Let's go ahead. Since it's the start of the season. Emma, you can get in it too.
Okay, we're time restraints here.
How many inches of snow will Lynchburg, Virginia have this year?
Ooh,
combined
cumulative.
I will say 8.
I was hoping 50. But
what's your guess?
Why'd you say 8?
What's your guess, Emma?
Mine?
Yeah.
20.
I'm going to go 14.
8?
Trent says 8, Emma says 20, and Brian says 14.
And we're talking about South Carolina, right?
No. We're talking about the Lynchburg. I guess they measured at Lynchburg Airport.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is that the official
Yeah.
thing? All right.
Go with that.
So, Emma, I'm gonna go 35 inches.
Good Lord.
50.
What are we in Alaska?
No, but this is the 50th year they say that comes around every 50 years. Brian, when we were young,
Oh yeah.
What
we were 3, 4, 5 years old. We used to have them snowstorms.
All right. What did you, Trent? What was last year?
Last year, it was significantly below, but which is average 11 inches. Last year, Lynchburg, the total snowfall for the winter was a half an inch.
Oh wow!
Because I thought that because I only scraped. The reason I said so little because I only scraped the
I swear
the driveway once last year.
Yeah,
I swear it snowed a lot though. We got a lot of ice though.
So our average is 11. So why are y'all laughing at me? I'm not far off the average.
I'm not far off the average.
I'm not either.
Well, you're near it. You went over though, and the price is right. You can't go over.
All right. It's good to have you back on the program.
Oh, how was fishing?
All right.
Oh, I know. I'm not supposed to ask questions. I can't wait to hear. Can you talk about it next week?
Hey, we can do whatever we want to do anytime because we are the people.
Right on, brother.
Toodaloo.
Yeah, I need.
All right, Trent.
I need a toodle doo. I haven't
keep
heard.
It well, I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
I said, keep it between the bitches. Toodaloo.
All right, back to the.
Back to the liar in chief. God, she was so close to becoming our president. You have got to listen to her talk about how we can fix this country, who can fix this country, and why they need to be a part of fixing this country. Cut 25.
I think we should reduce voting age to 16.
What?
I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Tell us.
So, Gen Z, they're age about 13 through 27.
She's so smart.
They've only known the climate crisis. They missed substantial parts of their education because of the pandemic.
Your fault.
If they're in high school or college, especially in college, it is very likely that whatever they've chosen as their major for study may not result in an affordable wage.
Choose something
They've coined
different.
the term climate anxiety to describe fear of not only being able to buy a home, but that fear will be wiped out by extreme weather, but fear of having children. It is expected that Gen Z will have 10 to 12 jobs in their lifetime. They are a larger number than boomers. They're a specific generation of people who are going to impact our nation and the world. And I think we must invest in them, but I think that they are rightly impatient with a lot of what is the tradition of leadership right now. And if they were able to vote, because they know everything that's happening right now is going to impact them more than anybody older than them, for the most part, in terms of how these systems work. If they're voting right now, at 16 and up, they're going to be talking about the importance of climate. They're going to be talking about the importance of figuring out how AI is going to affect the future of the workforce. They're going to be focused on what are we really doing about affordable housing. And basically in politics, here's the hard truth about this. There are two centers of power that tend to influence how politicians think. Groups that vote the most and people who write the most checks. And I'm going to go every day with the people, and thinking about how do we strengthen people actually going to the polls.
Dude, I'm telling you, I watched that 2 or 3 times trying to figure out what is she talking about.
First of all, if she's talking about someone who is currently 16, which is what she said, By the time we have another presidential election, won't they be 18 and allowed to vote?
Oh my God. I mean, there's nothing that she said right there that had anything to do. Yes, leadership might be able to tell young people about things, but you have failed. And you're going to blame COVID and lack of education for some of the generation when you're the one that made them not go to school.
How many presidential primaries have you won?
I haven't been in any.
Emma, how many have you won? How many presidential primaries have you won? The answer is none.
How many have you been in? You caught her off guard. But
all right, first of all, I'm just saying, both of you have the same amount of primary wins as Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand that. She's never won anything.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I was taking a picture of our picks because look at my pile. Are we going to remember what the answer was?
Yes, we have video now.
Which, by the way, you're doing a great job, Emma, getting us on at LLH_podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, whoever unfollowed us earlier, please follow. Please go back.
What a jerk. I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Yeah, we had one unsubscriber. That's
it's probably that person that you
probably
meme
offended.
every week.
Oh, Emma does a great job. And hey, we got something coming up. You're going to be in Richmond. When is that?
So next week we are sponsoring Life, Liberty, Happiness. Has been part of the real change in Virginia is schools and schooling.
Yeah.
And so there's a movement amongst conservatives of educating people that are on school boards.
Yes.
And so this meeting next week, and I was asked if I wanted to join the school board, and I thought about it, and I ended up not. Which, by the way, one thing we didn't talk about in the voting that we should be really proud of.
Yeah.
The people that we endorsed won.
Yes.
The people that have been on our show won.
Yes.
And so we're pretty powerful with that. So one of the things I want to do when we're up there is we're sponsoring this symposium that they have. Yeah. It's like a conference that they have for conservative school board members.
Nice.
And so I'm going to be a part of that. And then I'm not a mingler. I don't like really doing any of that.
Me neither.
But I'll put some displays out and
sure.
some info out, and maybe I can get an interview for us.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, I was happy to see Eric Zier.
Yep.
Sir. Win.
Jill Dobson.
Yeah, Jill.
Tim Griffin.
Yeah. So this area, I mean, when you look at the polling, you're like, wow. And it's great. I mean, every time I pull up Bedford County, it's and Campbell County too. It's nice to see. I'm a little worried about Lynchburg, how it got there that quickly. Because I keep thinking Liberty University's got to put conservatives, but how is that chopped up? Like, I don't know if you saw Wendell Walker. Like, it was not a blowout.
Mm-mm.
And how did we get there?
Yeah. He won by the same percentage as he did last time.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. It's the same. And he's sort of in that blue-ish area, too. So he has to deal with that.
Gosh. Well,
thank God for liberty, though.
Yeah.
Now imagine, if you will, that we become a sanctuary state, which we could and likely will. Spanberger will have us be one. Mm-hmm. And then what if, by chance, we have immigrants that come from New York down here and they put a place somewhere in Rustburg where they start this growth of numbers?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's how it happens. Dearborn, Michigan.
Dearborn, Michigan, yeah.
It's not a tiny town. And it's now inundated with the Muslims. Do you see that they actually have on the PA systems?
Yeah.
You walk into the Walmart parking lot and you got to hear the
It's in America.
It's the land of the free.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how we got here this quickly.
By the way, before we go here, I brought this in. This is, and it won't mean anything, but if anybody sees, this is a hot dog stand, and this is Piedmont Surveyors, and this was the Warner Engineering logo. Piedmont Surveyors was Mike Cassidy, and he used to say that we used to fight all the time against reviewers and contractors and stake out stuff, and I would design the stuff, and he'd stake it out, and it would get heated in the summertime, and he would always say, let's just go get a hot dog stand and let's just go sell hot dogs at the beach. And he passed away today. So I just want to give a shout out to Mike.
Yeah.
He passed
He had
away this
cancer,
morning.
yeah.
Leukemia. Started in January. Had a little rash.
Yeah.
Man, 11 months later, he's gone. And I just cannot believe that, man. It's just unbelievable. So.
Hey, you never know.
He was a great guy.
I had a cousin that passed away this week, too. Just heart attack on a ladder, 60 years old.
Wow.
Not out of the blue. Like, he lives right beside my mom, and he did a lot for my mom. Selfishly, that was the first thing that came to my head. Damn, now I got to go get cut wood. You know, I mean, that's how selfish I am.
Wow.
But, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm joking in a way. But, I mean, Keith did a lot. And it was sad to see because he was
bad.
Wonderful, wonderful cousin. But yeah, you never know. I mean,
yeah. And Mike was the baddest dude on a construction site. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was like this big survey guy kind of guy, and nobody would have messed with that guy. He was just a beast of a guy, and it's just unbelievable.
Yeah. I remember say this before we get to your final thing, but my mom always used to, like, I would say, yeah, such and such passed away, and she would always say, yeah, they were your friend of yours, weren't they? And I would say, yeah, and she would say, were they saved? And I'd go, I don't know, Mom. And she goes, well, Brian, don't you think that's important? You were around them how long, and you never said a word to them?
Yeah.
After that conversation, it's like it does become serious now. Like, there's a particular person here in town that I pray for on a regular basis, and I just, man, it's such a good person, and yet is not a believer, and I don't know how to, I try, but you never know. So
It'll
worth
strike when God's ready for it.
It's worth talking to people.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is a short clip to end the show. But it is a kind of a motivational thing about caring about what's important instead of what has happened.
Yeah.
And so it is a good way, I think, a good philosophy on life.
Okay. See you next week.
The rear view mirror is smaller than the windshield. Why? Because we don't want to keep looking backwards at yesterday. We'll crash at what's in front of us. We're going to miss the opportunities in front of us if we're constantly looking back. You want to look back because you can learn from that. Okay, I can look back for a second. Okay, I remember what my past was. I'm looking this way. I'm looking at the opportunities that are coming. I'm making sure that I'm going into the right direction.